What's up, YouTube? It's your boy John from Project Ellsworth. A couple days ago, I went out and had lunch with my son, spent some much needed quality time with him, did some shopping, some browsing. While I was out, we swung by Best Buy. I picked up a couple of 4Ks, I picked up a Blu-ray that is somewhat recent release, and another Blu-ray that's a film that I thought I had in my collection that's not horror, but I didn't. So I found it for a really good price and I picked it up. This is a really small, very quick Best Buy haul. It was long-winded. So let me start off, as always, by saying that I hope everybody out there is doing well and staying safe. All right, so I'll start off with the DVD. It's actually a Blu-ray. I thought I had this movie in my collection back in either January or February. I think it was January. A lot of people in the horror community did a list of 21 films that we think that everyone should have in their collection. So without looking at my collection, I just jotted down like 25 movies, and then I started to whittle it down to 21, maybe more like 30. And one of the movies that I read off the top of my head, jotted down that everybody should have, was E.T. Then I came down to get together the DVDs and Blu-rays to create the video, and I didn't have it. Well, I found it the other day at Best Buy for $7.99 on Blu-ray. I know there's a 4K release out of E.T., but I haven't seen it anywhere to buy it since I made that video. Pardon me. Nasty. So, when I found this for $8, I figured I better pick it up while I saw it, especially for $8. If I see the 4K, I still may pick it up and just sell that one on eBay or something. Alright, now the Blu-ray that recently came out that I haven't seen at all, I have never seen Castle Freak. I have never seen, and when I say I've never seen Castle Freak, I mean I've never seen the original Castle Freak, and I've definitely not seen the remake of Castle Freak. I heard this was a pretty decent movie. Ben over at Cadaver Club is a huge Castle Freak fan, so I feel like I'm doing him an injustice by not watching Castle Freak yet, so I need to remedy that. So one of these days, I'm going to see if my son wants to sit down with me and plow through both Castle Freak as well as Castle Freak. So, pick that up. I think this was $12.99. It wasn't expensive. It was either like $11.99 or $12.99 for Castle Freak. Alright, next up, I picked up two 4Ks. One was pretty cheap, like surprisingly cheap, and the other one was more than I like to pay. But I picked up Overlord. If you have not seen Overlord, the opening scene to this movie is every bit as good as any movie I've seen, maybe ever. It's so good. And I thought that this on 4K would be fantastic. This was $14. So there was no way in the world I wasn't buying this. This is a fantastic movie. I can't wait to watch this in 4K. I got an 86-inch 4K TV with HDR hanging in my living room, and this is going to look freaking awesome on it. Alright, and the last thing I picked up was Prince of Darkness on 4K, John Carpenter film. I have this movie, but I only have it on standard definition, so I would have upgraded this to Blu-ray. If this had never even come out, I would have upgraded it. I recently watched this. Well, not too recently. October, I think, I watched this movie, and it was the first time I'd watched it in years. Really cool movie. I don't think it's a spectacular movie, but I definitely like it quite a bit, and I like John Carpenter's work. And I think this was like $28. I think it was $27.99. Which is definitely more than I typically pay for Blu-rays or DVDs or 4Ks or anything like that, unless it's something special. But I know if I don't grab this while I can, these things are pretty soon going to be out of circulation, and I'm going to be paying far more than $28 for it. So I was very happy to add that to my collection. I also picked up a couple of months ago now, They Live in 4K. I'd like to get all of his movies in 4K, to be honest with you, but I know that's going to be a tall task just waiting. Well, it's not going to be a tall task. It's going to be a long process, waiting for them to be released in 4K. I hope they do it. I think The Fog's out there, too, and I'm almost positive that that's out there, and I haven't picked that up yet, so obviously that'll be next on my list. I go to FYE all the time. Well, once a month, if you consider that. 12 times a year, if you consider that all the time. And right off the bat, I start looking for Scream Factory stuff and John Carpenter stuff in 4K every single time I go there. and I think the Fog is the only one that's out right now that I don't have. I have Halloween, Prince of Darkness, They Live. I don't think The Thing has been released on its own in 4K. I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But that's the one I really want. I've been babbling too long. I said this was going to be quick, and now we're up to like 6 minutes or 7 minutes, something like that. I can't tell. Editing is going to change that clock. Whatever. I got to get out of here. I got to get ready for work. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you really like this video and you've been enjoying my blabbering and my content up to this point, please do me a huge personal favor. Click that subscribe button and ring that bell. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Have a kick-ass day. And thank you for watching. Have a good week, everybody.